Hi, welcome back. My name is Jenny. I'm just gonna show you how I did this really natural look today. Thank you for watching my other videos. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe, share. So I'm just gonna start off with my eyebrows. I already went ahead and moisturized my face. I'm using the Sigma Dark Brow Powder and the Anastasia number 12 Eyebrow Duo Brush. So I'm just gonna use the lighter brown color in the duo, and I'm gonna start off by outlining underneath of my eyebrows, following my natural eyebrow shape. Okay, so when I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in and get a little bit more product and outline the very top of my eyebrow and the tail. So when I'm done filling out the tail of my eyebrow, I'm just gonna go back in with the same pigment on the ends of them. I'm gonna fill it in and just try to blend it into the very front of my eyebrow, trying not to pick up more extra product. Okay, now that I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead real quick and get off camera and do my other eyebrow and conceal right underneath them. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are on and concealed, I'm gonna go ahead and use a primer for my foundation. I'm using the No Pore Blem Priming Water by Touch in Soul. But yeah, it's really moisturizing, it's really nice. It says it's a water, so it is very liquidy. I just kind of apply it straight onto my beauty blender and start dabbing it onto my face. So now I'm gonna use the Professional primer. It's just really lightweight and it makes my face feel really silky. It goes a really long way, so just use like a very small amount. And again, I'm just gonna use it very lightly on my nose and on my cheeks, and I'm gonna press it into my pores. Now I'm gonna use the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation. I'm shade 2.2. I really like this foundation. It's really lightweight, but you can really build up the coverage. I really like it because it blends out really nicely. Making sure not to get a line of demarcation, I'm gonna blend down my neck. Now I already went ahead and outlined my eyebrows with foundation, just the top of them, so I wouldn't have to get as close to them and I wouldn't mess them up. I use the same exact foundation that I'm using on my face so it matches. And I'm just gonna make sure to go in between my eyebrows and on the sides of my nose again, because a lot of the time my foundation rubs off on the sides of my nose. So now that I have that on, I'm gonna use concealer. And my favorite concealer is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm shade Canel 2.75. I really like this concealer. It's really nice and blendable. So my only complaint about this concealer is that the applicator isn't big enough, so I can't get as much product on there as I would like. It looks like I'm using a lot, but it's just a light color, so it looks like I'm putting on a lot, but it's really just a small amount. I'm gonna put some on the tip of my nose, well, the center of my forehead, and my chin. These are some high points just to bring in some light to my face and make the illusion that my face is really bright and lifted up. Now to set this, I'm gonna be using the Photo Bomb Powder Foundation. I'm in shade Light Medium. I'm just gonna use this all over my face. I'm not gonna do any cream contour or anything because I'm going for a more natural look today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to under my eyes where I put on the concealer first so it doesn't crease. And I'm gonna go on my nose, my top lip, and my chin. Okay, so now that my face is set, I'm gonna go in with a big powder brush. This is the Sigma Large Powder F20 brush. And using the same exact powder, I'm just gonna start pressing it in to my neck and my jawline. Now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I'm just using the Butter Bronzer in the medium shade and using the Morphe M402 brush. It's like a really big angled fluffy powder brush. I'm just gonna go on my cheekbones and place it upwards. Now this doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna go back and cut the line with more powder and bake underneath it to make it look more sharp. Again, this is just to like have a really bronzy look, just really natural and fresh. Bring color back to my face now that I doled it out with all the powders. I'm gonna put some on my forehead to give some color to my forehead. I'm putting it down my neck so I can shape my jawline a little bit. And now I'm gonna use blush. The blush I like to use is the Dandelion blush by Benefit. I'm gonna use it with the Sigma Duo Fiber F50 brush. It's a really big brush. I just like it. I'm gonna smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks. And now with this fan brush by Sigma, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Candlelight Glow Highlight. It's a duo highlighter. I was kind of scared at first because it was pink, but it doesn't really come off as pink when you actually put it on your face. I'm putting it on my cheekbones and on top of my eyebrow. These are two really high points of your face, just again to draw more attention and more light to your face. So now that I have bronzer and highlighter all on my face, I want to use a little bit more highlight. For this, I'm using the Space Case Cosmetics highlight in Scene from Space 1C. I'm just going to use this because it's really bright. It's almost white with a pencil brush. It's a Sigma E30. And I'm going to go in and apply it to my brush. And I'm going to use it on my inner corner to really brighten up my eyes. Every time I do my makeup, I feel like inner corner highlight really just puts everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and bake under my bronzer and my blush just to sharpen up the line and it doesn't look as messy. I'm using my Morphe Beauty Blender and the Extraordinary translucent powder and just following my smile. I'm gonna go slightly upwards towards my cheekbone. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to put on lipstick. I'm gonna use the Il Masca matte lipstick. So it's just this lipstick. It's really pretty. It's really pink. I really like it. And I'm not going to use a lip liner today. I'm just going to use my lipstick. Just with the tip of the lipstick, I'm going to try to outline my lips. Okay, so I just went and I applied my lashes and I put on mascara on my top and bottom lashes. I used the Care Beauty A101 lashes. I bought them online. I'm pretty sure they were like $8. They were really inexpensive, but they look really nice. They're really like fluffy and natural. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off the bake that I did on my jaw with the Cheeky N218 brush by Farrah. And I'm just gonna kind of slightly blend out the powder. And it really sharpens up the line really nicely. It kind of like cuts my cheeks. It looks really pretty. So now that I'm done, I'm gonna use some lip gloss at the center of my lips just so it looks a little bit more plump. I'm using the Jewel Smith Beauty lip gloss. It's the Namaste All Day Lip Gloss. It's really pretty. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put that on my bottom lip at the center and kind of start dabbing it. Just to get a little bit of gloss. This is like a pigmented lip gloss, but I only really want it for like the glossiness. So this is the finished look. It's a really natural look, just kind of like an everyday, you know, on the go kind of look. I'm not really doing much today. We're still quarantined day. I don't know what day it is, but you know, still quarantined. Might do some grocery shopping, so I just put on a little necklace and a couple rings. Makeup's done. I'm just wearing a regular white crop top. I think it's from Tilly's, and then some Champion sweats. I think I'm gonna throw on some old school Vans and just call it a look.